the Portland Trail Blazers, and Victor Oladipo back in there after missing the last couple of games with a sore back. Domantas Sabonis side.
Gotta love Sabonis.
That's his move. He's too little down there, fella.
Too little. The guy like 5 inches taller.
Whiteside.
He's too little, like I said. Give me something, Vicky.
Oh,
Shout out to
How about
Little floater.
Shout out to Jeremy Lamb. Get well soon.
Yeah, then they were kind of holding their breath there at the field house because Oladipo went down after he rolled the left ankle. But Victor stayed in the game.
Let's see, man's up with that icy hot.
Ooh, this guy right here, man.
Yeah, no Damian Lillard again, but C.J. McCollum had 28. Portland up 49-43 at the half. 20-point night for Gary Trent with a little spin in the leg.
they got a lot of talent, man, just unhealthy talent.
They do have a lot of talent, Kenny. They can get healthy. They still, I think my man Zach Collins ain't playing right.
Oladipo a rhythm three, and then
I told you, Ernie, unfortunately for Jeremy, but I think with Victor gonna get consistent minutes, because it's really been affecting Malcolm Brogdon, too, not knowing how long you're gonna play and getting in rhythms.
Whiteside there gives Portland a 72-67 lead. Pacers close the quarter 16-5. That's Miles Turner. Indiana 80-75 going to the fourth. McDermott off the mark, but look at Sabonis with the offensive rebound.
You got to take your hat off to Nate McMillan, too, man. He's done a fantastic job in Indiana.
T.J. Warren.
Very well tonight.
They were up 101-89 with 3:25 to play, and then Portland hits them with an 11-2 run.
Which one do I? That's bully ball right there,
Oh,
Charles.
that's called a foul, Zach.
Whiteside had 18 and 16. There's McCollum, and all of a sudden we got ourselves a 3-point game with about 30 seconds to play.
Oh, good pass.
Miles Turner for
Great
three.
unselfish play right there. Kick it out.
Very unselfish shot.
Wide open. Pop, way to make him look good, Miles.
Indiana Pacers 106-100 winners. They've won 3 in a row at home. 5 straight road losses for the Blazers, who have lost 21 road games now after losing 20 all of last year. And Victor Oladipo ties his season high with 15. Meantime, talked about the Pacers and the Sixers. The Sixers at home against the New York Knicks.
Well, this is a win.
Dog coming out.
No Embiid and no Simmons, but there was plenty of Tobias Harris.
Oh, my gosh.
Feeds Matisse Thybulle there.
Tell you what, boy, when things are going bad, this is a team you want to see, the New York Knicks.
Tobias had 14 in the first quarter, 23 in the half. They're up 15 at the break.
He's the go-to guy tonight.
He's got to know. He got to be the go-to guy, period.
Josh
agree with you
there.
He's got to get 25 a night without Simmons and Embiid.
That's Mo Harkless rattling home a 3. He was 5 out of 6 from deep in that quarter.
Give me one out.
Tell you what, boy, my man Patrick Ewing got to be rolling over in his grave right now.
Goes Bill Cartwright.
Live Frazier.
Julius Randle, 30, 10, and 5.
Yeah.
But Tobias Harris, 34.
Well,
Smith.
he's got to play like this.
5th time this season he's gone for at least 30, and it's a 115-106 Philadelphia win. They are 28-2 at home, 9-21 on the road.
Oh, my God. This is the make-or-break point of their season right now because they got to stay at least close to being at home because they can't win 3 series in a row on the road.
The reports are that Joel Embiid out at least a week. There is no structural damage to the left shoulder. And so here are the standings. Miami at 36-22, holding down the number 4 spot, but Philadelphia's right there. Indiana just 2 on the loss side behind them. And then it's Brooklyn and Orlando. What's your gut telling you? I mean, especially there's so much uncertainty now with Ben Simmons' situation and with Embiid's. So who's going to get that 4 spot? Miami's got it right now, but Philly, Indiana in that mix.
I don't know who's going to get the 4 spot, but Philly definitely needs to get out of that 5th spot because if they go down, they're going to have to play Boston in the first round. If they go up, they're going to have to play Miami in the first round. So I don't know what their situation is going to be.
Well, if they're 5, they'll play the 4 team, which will not be.
Well, I will say this, Ernie. They cannot win a first-round series without home court advantage. They will be knocked out.
Can we put this? I
believe Philadelphia will be knocked out in the first round.
Let's back up there.
Philadelphia cannot win if they
need to be at.
If they go down to 6, they'll play Boston in the first round. They don't want that matchup.
They have to play Miami on the road.
If they stay in 5, you're right. They play Miami.
They have to play Miami on the road or Boston on the road. They will not come out the first round.
Ernie, the question was, who's going to get home court? I'm going to go with the Indiana Pacers. I think they play the hardest every night of those teams. I think they're the
healthiest.
They're the healthiest.
Other than Jeremy Lamb.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, I think, like I say, unfortunately for Jeremy, he got hurt. Yeah. But I think if you watch, Malcolm Brogdon has not played well, because I don't think when Victor came back, when you get a star back, you kind of like take a step back. So he hasn't played well the second half of the season. I think with Jeremy Lamb coming back, getting hurt, I think now that's going to put Victor in the right situation. He's going to be the best player. Then you got Malcolm and Sabonis and Miles Turner.
And T.J. Warren.
Warren. So I think I think Indiana's going to get the fourth spot. But I will tell you one thing. If you're in that 8th spot,
bye-bye.
you can start making reservations for Cancun.
That would be Orlando at this point, but
well, they used to beach.
Yeah.
They'll be I don't know how close is Cancun to Orlando. You can get a good flight. They got a good airport there.
Yeah, hour and a half.
About an hour and a half.
I don't think
get out of that 8th spot.
I don't think 7 or 8 is feeling really good. I don't think.
No, Ernie, the only team in the East.
Yeah.
Like Boston is good. Toronto is good. But you're not
put fear like
you don't put like when you see that Greek boy coming. He puts fear.
Is that his new nickname?
Yeah,
the Greek boy.
You see that? Hey, seriously.
Oh my! Shaq doing that.
Young Jock.
It's going down.
There you go.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
What is Shaq?
Oh, it was.
That was like 2000, wasn't it?
We got more coming up here on Inside.
That was.
With Dame Lillard out, C.J. McCollum has averaged 32 a night, but the Blazers are still outside the Western Conference top 8. All-star Domantas Sabonis and the Pacers, number 6 in the East, but the top 4 well within reach. We're heading to the Fieldhouse for the Blazers and Pacers on TNT. Blazers and Pacers called by Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, and Kristen Ledlow, followed by the Lakers and Warriors. As we welcome you to TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader from Studio J in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Shaq's here, Kenny's here, Chuck is here. This is no jacket look tonight here for
no jacket tonight, man.
Sarah hates your outfit too.
Well, you know, my man Dapper Dan told me he do not wear it.
What are those things? Are those honeybees?
It's honeybees. Shout out to Harlem Dapper Dan, man.
Is it honeybees?
These are, I don't know what kind of bees they are, but they
put on something you don't know what it is.
I don't know what kind of bees. I'm not a biologist.
First of all, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
What kind of bees?
A biologist.
Hey, what kind of bees are they?
You're a doctor. What is a guy who studies bees?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Biography.
Biologist sounds good to me. You've got bees all over his pants.
I wish I knew the name. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, underdog. What's somebody who studies bees, man? Oh, thanks. He's looking it up. Then you know that nobody knows what it is. Anyway.
Okay.
What?
LeBron's not playing in the second game?
No, he's not.
Oh, my goodness. We got the Warriors against the Lakers without LeBron?
Yeah, that's in game 2. Let's talk about game 1. Let's talk about the Indiana Pacers. It's easy, presented by Auto Trader. See, everybody was saying, hey, look, what a start for Indiana. Wait till Victor Oladipo comes back, and trying to work his way back into a rhythm, just 3 and 5 since he's come back, and he's only shooting 33% and 25% from deep. So the team three-point percentage has gone down. The offensive rating has gone down. The defensive rating has improved from 10th to 8th. Typically, I mean, how long do you give like a Victor Oladipo to say, let's get to being back to Victor Oladipo?
I wouldn't judge him even on this year, honestly. I don't think you can have that injury jump in and be judged on this year. This is just, are you healthy? We're going to see if you can play. Can you be implemented in? And then, you know, it's different between rehabbing all summer and working out all summer. When you work out all summer, your jumper's on, your timing's right. He'll get an opportunity now to possibly work out all summer and not rehab all summer.
He's played 8 games. He's missed the last 2 with a low back. He is back in there tonight for Indiana.
First of all, I want to give a shout-out to Jeremy Lamb, who got hurt seriously.
Out for the rest of the year with the ACL.
I just wish you the best. You're a great kid, a hell of a player. You'll get well soon. Actually, I think that might help him with Jeremy being out, because now he's going to get consistent minutes. Because, you know, he was trying, Nate McMillan, who's probably the most underrated coach in the league, was having a hard time trying to figure, like, how do I make this work? You know, they had a good first half of the season. You bring back an all-star player, but you're like, I don't want to just bench these other guys. So I think what's going to happen now is, I think with Jeremy out, he said, okay, Victor's got to play now. I ain't got to worry about trying to squeeze all these guards in. And so, unfortunately for Jeremy, but I think what's going to happen now, I think you will see a more cohesive unit because he's going to get consistent minutes.
Pacers are just a game behind the Sixers in the loss column, just 2 behind Miami in the loss column. Big reason for all of that is Domantas Sabonis, Shaq.
Yes, he's playing well. You know, Chuck always says not as good as his father, but listen, he's shooting the ball well, he's rebounding, he's playing defensively. I think the problem with Oladipo is not really a problem, but it's hard for a superstar to say, you know what, I don't have it, let me be a role player. You know, I think when he came back in, he was trying to be the Victor Oladipo of old, and it's kind of thrown the team off a little bit. If he just take his time, let all the other guys do what they do, and he just say, you know, I'm a role player until I get 100%, I think they'll, you know, look much
Yeah, but like
more.
I say, the injury is going to, because he's a ball-dominant guy.
True.
So now, with Jeremy out, he's going to get the minutes, he's going to get to dominate the ball more. But the best thing the Pacers got going for him, who did you say that they got ahead of him?
Philadelphia by a game on the loss side, Miami 2.
And they're gaining on the Pacers real quick, going back with them 2 teams.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's going to be very interesting. Without Embiid and Simmons, can the Sixers win any games? Because
they're winning big tonight over New York, by the way.
Well, first of all.
Well, any games. You said any games.
Playing the
but
Knicks.
So here's that race for home
Who they
court.
playing, Chuck?
They're playing the New York Nothings.
Indiana, meantime, their last 2 games without Oladipo. So they lost by 46 at Toronto and then beat Charlotte by 39 in their last 2 games. Let's move to the Portland side of things. And this is where it gets interesting, too, in the Western Conference in the race for the number 8 spot. Because Memphis holds it right now. Portland is one of 4 teams tied in the loss column with 33 losses. Portland, New Orleans, Sacramento, and San Antonio, 3 behind Memphis. And the Grizzlies are coming back to the pack a little bit. They've lost 4 in a row.
But that's unfair, Ernie, because the reason the Grizzlies have come back is they lost Brandon Clark and Jaren Jackson. You don't lose those 2 young guys who were playing fantastic all year. But
that's a deceptive stat right there. Because
they 3 games.
That's
3 games.
But it's deceptive in this regard. You're 2 games under 500. You got to win. You have to go 7-game win to get to 500. 500 is going to get in. I believe 26 and 33 is much further away, even though in the percentage columns, than 28 and 30.
And I'm gonna make a prediction here.
Do I need to get? Hold. Is this worthy of going on the wall? All right.
And this is a big if. If the Portland Trail Blazers get healthy, they get those 2 guards, they get Nurkic back, nobody's going to want to play them the first round of the playoffs.
That's not something to predict. That was weak,
if it's
man.
Wednesday and it's raining and it's 78 degrees
I wasted
outside,
a Post-it
Might
note.
stop raining.
That's
Man,
terrible.
that was one of your weakest takes of all time. If they get
Stop
healthy.
Ernie talking just to say that.
Man, alive.
First of all, he didn't pay for those Post-its. Don't act like you paid for them.
No, they sent me a whole bunch of big box of
So I'm
them.
trying to get rid of them for you.
But it's the environment, Chuck.
But,
It's the
I
environment.
think Shaq and I said it. I think Portland will make the playoffs.
But no, Ernie, I stand by what I said the other day when y'all laughed at me, because you just talked about 1 of 14. My Sacramento Kings gonna get in.
No, they're not going to get in.
They're gonna get that.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
But you have New Orleans in there too, Sacramento and New Orleans.
Nope,
both
just
making it.
Sacramento.
No,
So wait,
I
has
think
your-
if we check the wall.
Has your boy shaved yet?
Shave what?
Harrison Barnes said he's not going to shave.
Who?
Harrison Barnes said he's not going to shave
Who?
until
I
they get
don't even know who is that.
500.
Oh, Harrison Barnes. I'm sorry. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, he said
he on the team.
He says he's not going to shave until they're below 500.
Oh,
Does Shaq not have New Orleans getting into the playoffs and Sacramento? New Orleans will make the playoffs on January 16th.
Yes.
Yeah. And Sacramento will be 7 or 8.
And I
He
stand by it.
actually still got a chance on both of those.
Thank you.
He's going to be wrong twice.
Okay.
So that means Memphis and Portland don't make it.
No. I think Portland going to make it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it means Memphis and Portland don't make it if those two teams are.
I stand by what I say, America.
Oh, how confusing. All of that going on, and Kenny's got no jacket. Anyway, I'll tell you something. Underdog, do you have an answer for somebody who's bees?
Kenny got a part-time job doing blackjack. Keep them coming, America.
Part-time blackjack deal. That's hilarious.
Underdog says it's a melitologist. Or a
is that what it's called, a melitologist?
That's according to Underdog.
Oh, that's not a good source.
Oh, but he went to Wikipedia, so he's all over it.